What's up, everybody? Man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all, man, with another live Q&A, yo. First off, man, everybody, I hope y'all staying safe out there, staying healthy. This look like this coronavirus thing, man, just really don't want to go away on its own like that, man. But hopefully, eventually it will, man. But like I said, everybody stay safe. And look out for your loved ones, man. Um, yeah, man, a lot to get into, man. NFL wise, yo, we still waiting to see we're gonna actually have a normal training camp. Excuse me, a normal season and all that. Um, basketball, man. I think tomorrow is the deadline where the players could come out and say that they don't want to participate. Um, baseball, it looked like things may finally start. I think the players may actually finally agree on something. I hope so. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot going on, man. LSU, man, 30 players either have COVID-19 or been around somebody with COVID-19. So they quarantining, man. Just a real crazy situation, yo. And the Eagles, man. Jamal Adams is out there. Do we go pursue him? I'm sure that the New York Jets want a lot in return for him. Obviously we dealing with the Brandon Brooks injury. What we gonna do at right guard? A lot of rave reviews, about Matt Pryor stepping in. Um, and Dallas Goddard, man, gets sucker punched at a club, man, in his home area of South Dakota, bro. Just a lot going on, man. A lot to get into, yo. Definitely glad, man. Everybody could be here tonight, joining your boy again, man. And hopefully soon we could get back to real sports, yo. What's up, Crimson Brave 2020? Appreciate you tuning in. All bow down to Bama. Nah, man, not this year, my friend. LSU are the reigning, undisputed, undefeated national champs, man. We just are. Like, LSU is the champs. LSU is the big dog in college football as of now, yo. But it should be fun. Hopefully, everything goes normal with this season. What's up, Corey? Broster, appreciate you tuning in. Happy Father's Day, bro. Hey, greatly appreciate that, man. And happy Father's Day, man, to you, all the other fathers out there. Hope y'all had a wonderful Father's Day weekend, man. I know we couldn't get into as much as we wanted to, but still hope y'all enjoyed your weekend, man, with your kids and your loved ones, yo. What's up, Lenny D? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugai? Hey, man. Thanks for tuning in to your boy again, yo. Greatly appreciated. Baseball season coming. Man, I hope so, man. Last I heard, like yesterday, I seen that, they didn't want to, the players didn't want to accept the 60 game, proposal, but now I'm seeing that they actually may be considering it. So that's a good sign, man. That would be absolutely amazing if that was to happen, yo. Oh man, thank you so much, Conru girl. Appreciate the super chat so much. Thank you, yo. Off topic, this for Princess 1 and 2 to get an ice cream or something after her first game. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, yo. And they gonna love that ice cream too, yo. She got practice tomorrow. Hopefully the weather is bad. It's supposed to be bad the rest of the week, so hopefully it hold up for her and her team to get back there on that field tomorrow. But thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. I wonder what Kirby would have done to Fromm if he came back. I bet Kirby would have pulled a Fisher Buddy BS. Man, he probably that's an interesting point, yo. Yeah, how you go back out there with that, what you said. And with all of these players, the team is full of African Americans. So how do you go back into that lot? You see in Buffalo, I don't think it's gonna be as bad for him because let's be honest, he pretty much gonna be irrelevant over there. Like, Josh Allen is the starting quarterback. So I don't really think that they gotta worry too much about him. But if you'd have went back to Georgia, it really would have been a real ugly, sticky situation, yo. Um, what's up, EMA. What's going on? Appreciate you tuning to the live. I ain't gonna say your name like that, man. But I'm gonna call you EMA, yo. How about that? Yo, what's up? What's going on? Glad you could make it to the live. You and your very interesting name. How was your Father's Day, bro? It was amazing, man. Had my daughters, man. Went to the zoo. Had a good time. Got to hang out with my pops a little bit, man. Got him a little something. He enjoyed it. It was real nice, man. Real nice, yo. I love time. I love when I get to spend a lot like quality time with family, yo. It feels really good. But I enjoyed it, man. I hope you and everybody else had a good Father's Day as well. Uh, Dak signed the franchise tag. That mean he ain't got no more excuses. Yeah, man. We gonna see though. He signed it, but now they got. I think July the 15th is the deadline for him to agree on a long term deal before the season starts. And it's kind of a little bit of back and forth on that. Will he agree to a long term deal or not? Me personally, like I've been saying all along, I feel like I'm very fascinated to see what happens because on one hand, I don't believe Dallas Cowboys fans could tell you what they want to tell you. Deep down in their heart, they know they could get a better quarterback. And I know Jerry Jones, deep in his heart, feel like he could get a better quarterback. I feel like with Dak Prescott, now if he get his deal good for him, I'm gonna be happy personally as an Eagles fan because I want them to be stuck with him. Like, no disrespect to him, but I don't think he's all that. Like, I'm just being honest. And I would love for them to be stuck with him to where they don't have enough flexibility, in their salary cap to really bring in a lot of more people. But Jerry is I feel like he got the leverage now here having Andy Dalton over there, and plus a guy like Cam Newton out there on the market, for next season if Cam doesn't sign nowhere this season. I mean, hey, a guy like Colin Kaepernick out there on the market, you know. Dak, what I believe he should have done was to hold out with Zeke last season. If he would have done that, Jerry would have had no choice but to swallow his pride and pay him whatever he wanted and give him however many years he wanted. If he would have done that, Jerry wasn't gonna go out there with Cooper Rush. Like Jerry was not gonna go out there with a new offensive coordinator coming off of winning the division with Cooper Rush, yo. He just wasn't gonna do that. He would have get just like they talk all that nonsense. Oh, Zeke this. You see, he paid him right because Jerry. At the end of the day, Jerry want to win. He doesn't win, at least not since the '90s, but he wants to win. And Dak sitting out last year, he would have forced Jerry's hand to pay him. Now, with Andy Dalton over there, who is not a bad quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's better than Dak, but I mean, if Dak is better, it ain't by much. Like, I mean, and like I said, there's Cam Newton out there. If Cam sit out a year, there's Colin Kaepernick out there. Since apparently that these owners and everybody is saying that they want him back in the league. We'll see about that. But yeah. So it's very interesting. I want to see what happens by July 15th. If he plays on this 1 year deal, like I think he in trouble. To be honest with you. One thing I wanted to say is UGA can ride. I bet you're gonna have a lot of fun week 3 when UGA roll into Tuscaloosa. I know you're gonna have a lot of fun with those Georgia faithful, yo. In my opinion, we don't need Jamal Adams. I wouldn't be mad if we got him, but we don't need him. I completely agree with that, yo. I feel the exact same way. If I found out right now we got Jamal Adams, I would be happy, but I'm not gonna be sad if we don't get him because I mean, Kayvon Wallace. It's a lot of talk. I think he could eventually step into that role. I know we got Jalen Mills this year. I'm not high on him like that, but I do like the rookie Kayvon Wallace. I want to see what he could do out there. Will Parks is out there. You could always draft a guy high next season. Um, the reason why I'm not big on it, man, is apparently we would have to give up Zach Ertz the way it sounds. And I know that Ertz is getting older. I know that Dallas got it in the next, year or two. We're gonna have to pretty much pay him because we're not gonna let a young, talented tight end like that walk. As long as he stopped getting knocked out in the nightclubs. And maybe we part ways with Ertz, eventually. But right now, man, Ertz is still like a top three tight end in this league. He catches the ball at a high rate. He's Wentz security blanket. We can't get rid of Ertz right now, man. So yeah, I agree with you completely. Like, hey, if we get him, great. If we don't, we all right. you know. What's up, Mister? What's up, Sir Nando 27? Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, Mister Do Guy in the community, can I get some big prayers for my Tia? She had a heart attack Friday and had 3 surgeries since. Thank you. See you next week, Mister Do Guy. Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Everyone, like, can we have a moment in silence, man, and pray for Sir Nando, for his Tia. She had a heart attack and she had 3 surgeries. A very difficult time. Yo, Sir Nando 27 is one of my many, loyal followers, yo. And I know he's been through a lot. He's had some tough times. But and I'm thankful because despite all that, he still comes here and he still shows my channel love. So I greatly want to appreciate you for that. And we will, like, right quick, have a moment of silence and say a quick prayer for her in our heads, yo. Amen. Prayers to you, bro. Take care of that situation and update me on what's going on. And see you next week, Lord willing. And hopefully next week, you hit me with some great news, yo. What's up, KB Brown? Appreciate you tuning in. How you doing, sir? Just wanted to know who you got coming out of the East and the West in the NBA and who wins the finals. That's a good question. Of course, assuming all the players go and nobody gets sick or none of that other stuff. Uh, of course, I want to say my Heat. um, in the West, I'm gonna say this: since there's no fans, I'm gonna go with the Clippers. If they had fans, I would have to say the Lakers because the Lakers got a great fan base, and I think them having to play the Clippers basically the Clippers would have to play 7 road games, playing the Lakers in that building. But since it's in a quiet area, you ain't got to worry about fans having any type of advantage with the crowd. I think that's right up Kawhi Leonard's alley. As long as everybody healthy and nobody gets sick, out the West, I got the Clippers. In the East, man, I like my Heat, but I think we one more player away from really, getting this thing done. I'm gonna go with, man. If it ain't my Heat, man, it's a 3-team race out of Milwaukee, Toronto, and Boston. I won't go with No, I'm not gonna go with Toronto. I think in the playoffs is when they're gonna miss Kawhi. That closer type player. Even though I know Siakam is getting better, I'm not gonna go with Toronto. So for me, it's out of Milwaukee and Boston. I'm gonna go, man. I'm gonna go Milwaukee. I'm gonna go to the finals will be Milwaukee and the Clippers. My champion, I'm gonna go with the Clippers, man. I'm gonna go with the Clippers to beat the Bucks in the NBA Finals. That's my prediction, yo. Of course, I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's the Miami Heat winning it all. But I do think, honestly, just not being biased, I think we one more player away. So I'm gonna say Clippers over Bucks in the finals. What's up, James Raven? Appreciate you tuning in. I don't see the Eagles defense stopping that overpowered Cowboy offense. We'll see. Oh my God. Overpowered. Overpowered. Based on what? Like, cause y'all got a rookie receiver. Hey, CD Lamb is a nice player. I'm not gonna poo-poo on that draft pick. But like to be like, oh, this offense about to just be unstoppable. No, I don't see that. I mean, I don't see that at all, yo. Yeah, Zeke is nice, but Zeke kind of had a down year last year. His body got more wear and tear on it. Dallas still really don't have a tight end. You know what I'm saying? Um, the receiving core is nice. I give them that. The offensive line is solid, but I don't think the quarterback is great. Like, I just don't think he's great. So nah, I'm not worried about Dallas, man. Like, like I said, y'all got talent every year since the '90s, except for like the Quincy Carter era, and I think Quincy Carter even made the playoffs as a starting quarterback for Dallas. I'm never worried about Dallas because they got this person and that person and that person and this one. I would hear the same thing when they got T.O. When they got T.O., I heard the same nonsense. Like, oh, this offense about to be unstoppable. And what? First year, okay. What? Second year, okay. With Romo, y'all win the division home field. You go down in the division around like you do. Then after that, what? Y'all don't do nothing. We blew you out 44-6 to make the playoffs. Ain't nobody worrying about Dallas. They high powered offense. Man, y'all not Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not Kansas City, man, when you got a quarterback that got weapons that could absolutely sling that thing all over the field. Like, ain't nobody worrying about Dallas, man. Like, I'm sorry. But like you said, we'll see. That same offense that was held to what, 9 points when they came to Philly. Now, like CD Lamb is about to be that huge of a difference. He about to carry that whole offense. And by the way, my defense is better this year on paper than it was last season. We got Javon Hargraves now. We got Darius Slay. So good luck with that offense, that high-powered offense y'all have supposedly that scored 9 points when they came to the link with the division on the line. I never had a reason to criticize Fromm's character. I only clown him for his play on the field and the fact he's a UGA player. Then we see this junk from him. Yeah, it's just really not a good look for him, man. It really messes him up, man. Really not a good look for him. Like I said, we really wasn't high on him like that going into the NFL anyway. What's up, Eagles for life? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugas? Hey, greatly appreciate you tuning in, yo. Thanks for being part of the live, yo. I can't see Cowgirls defense stopping anybody. They didn't really address any defensive concerns. To me, they really didn't. I mean, on the D line, what they got, an old Gerald McCoy. Defensive end, they lost Robert Quinn. They got what? Two guys that barely stayed legal, and what, Alden Smith and Randy Gregory. They got some nice two little linebackers in Smith and Vanderish. But the secondary, what? Is this rookie Trayvon Diggs supposed to be better than Byron Jones? Trayvon Diggs, the same guy Jamar Chase from LSU lit up last season. What, Clinton Dix? I mean, who's the other? Awuzie? Like, like Dallas just, man, they just really sit here and they really just think. But that's their problem. Because you see, when you ain't been past the second round since '95, you get excited for any little thing that happened. Oh, Jerry blew in the wind. Oh, we gonna win. Like, they get excited for every little thing. You see this shirt, the East is not enough, man. That means that the Philadelphia Eagles won the NFC East last season. Like, despite all the injuries, despite all that other, despite their former Cowboy Scandrick coming in and trying to ruin our locker room, we still went out there and won that division. And people supposed to be scared of them because they got a rookie wide receiver. Though he's solid, but ain't nothing written in stone like he gonna come in and be the second coming of Randy Moss. And then like I said, I don't think their quarterback is great anyway. So we gonna see. I can't wait, yo. I be seeing you getting down with your daughters. Hey, great little, hey, appreciate you checking us out, man. Yeah, bro, they be that's their thing, man. They be like, Daddy, TikTok time, TikTok time. I'm like, all right, and I try to keep up, man. They amazing, man. I love them dearly, man. But yeah, that's their thing there, man. They love that TikTok, man. They done got me into it to where I be looking forward to doing it with them. The Florida LSU game will be a fun game to watch. I'm not making picks until I see LSU play. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough game for us, yo. The fact that it's on the road, the fact that we're gonna have an inexperienced offensive line, inexperienced quarterback, though he's a seasoned quarterback. He's been at the program a while. He don't have really no starting experience. Um, Ty Grantham's aggressive style defense. Miles Brennan got to be ready. The O line and Miles Brennan got to be ready. Um, if we could protect Miles and if he could go out there and make good, precise throws, we could have a good day because LSU got receivers for days. Like, I know we lost Justin Jefferson, man, but we still got Jamar Chase. We still got Terrence Marshall. We got guys like Trey Palmer, some freshmen coming in, man. And this tight end we got, this freshman tight end is supposed to be just amazing, just freakishly athletic, running down the seams and all that. So for me, man, it's a matter of can we protect and can Miles be steady in that pocket. But that game, I mean, the whole schedule, man. I mean, getting Texas coming to Death Valley with their super experienced quarterback. Bama coming to Death Valley after us beating them in Tuscaloosa last year. Can we finally beat them at home? Will it be a night game or will CBS screw us again? You know what I'm saying? Um, going to Florida, going to the swamp, going to Auburn, going to A&M. You know, it, I mean, even Ole Miss and Mississippi State coming to Death Valley with Lane Kiffin and I can't. My mind went blank, man. And Mississippi State coach, man, Mike Leach. I almost forgot his name. The SEC West in particular. You know what? The whole SEC as a whole, man. Even in the East with Georgia, Florida, Tennessee is a sleeper team this year that a lot of people are high on. Think could possibly even knock off some people. Got a big early season matchup with Oklahoma. So yeah, I think the whole SEC as a whole gonna be amazing to watch this season. What's up, Trey Lorenzo? Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Mr. Dugai Fly, Eagles Fly? Howie Rosen make me sick with the draft, and he never bringing in big names. I believe Dallas winning the division by 2 or 3 games. Whoa, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes, yo. Pump the brakes, my friend. Now I'm gonna say this, man. Howie has been a little, well, I can't even say that because he did bring in Darius Slay. I was gonna say he has been a little trigger shy when it comes to bringing in like a Jalen Ramsey, or bringing in like we had a chance to probably bring in, a DeAndre Hopkins or a Stephon Diggs, you know, um, yeah, bringing in maybe a Jadeveon Clowney or somebody like that. He has been a little hesitant, on pulling the trigger on these big names as of late. But I love the Darius Slay addition. I don't feel like we gave up too much for a guy that's, basically arguably a top 5 corner in this league, in such a passing happy league. I like the addition of Javon Hargraves. It was a lot of money, but I think he'll be a solid young guy on side of Fletcher Cox. Um, I like I don't love, but I like the draft pick of Jalen Rager. I get it. I prefer Justin Jefferson at the time, but looking at Rager a little more on film, I see the potential, so I get it. I hated the Jalen Hurts pick. I still hate it to this day. Nothing against him personally, but for what this team needs, I hated the pick. I love the Kayvon Wallace pick. I like the late pick at the receivers, but other than that, man, I think Howie is okay. Yo, we have, and we've been critical, including myself, because I really wanted Jalen Ramsey. I wasn't as big on getting the other guys that were out there, but I'm not even that big on going to get Jamal Adams. But I wanted Jalen Ramsey, man, because I'm like, yo, this guy is the number one corner in his prime. Like, with not even really even in his prime yet. I wanted to go get him, yo. I felt like the draft picks were worth it, considering the defensive front that we have. But, besides that, I mean, I can't get really mad at the moves he didn't make. We have made the playoffs. Um, we're gonna see. I like that we added speed at the receiver position. I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize that Carson Wentz is amazing when he has receivers out there that could actually run and catch the football. So I'm looking. I'm not gonna be so critical of him yet, yo. Like I said, the only thing I'm really critical of him on lately is not going to get Jalen Ramsey. And I also wanted us to get Carlos Hyde. I'm gonna say that I wanted Carlos Hyde also. I get it. We got some young guys that people feel like could step in. I felt like Carlos Hyde could have been like our LeGarrette Blunt from the Super Bowl year. But besides that, besides drafting Hurts, not getting Ramsey, and not getting Hyde, I can't be that critical of him. But I understand your frustration. But we just got to be patient and wait, man. But I don't think Dallas winning by 2 or 3 games, man. I just think you're a little upset. Calm down, but we're gonna be all right. Thank you. Cowgirls not winning the division. We don't have always need big names. I like who we got in free agency. And in the draft, Cowgirls got damn near every big name there is, and we beat them with practice squad players. Exactly. Like that's my thing. Like Dallas fans, that's typical Dallas fans. They come there and they want to throw in your face. We drafted this one, we got this one, we got that. Like they never had talent for the last 20 something plus years. Like they never had talent before. I could see if this was a team that struggled to have talent and not like the Cleveland Browns. I can understand Cleveland Browns fans last year or whatever getting excited, getting Landry, having Landry and Beckham because that team don't never have no talent. You know, but for Dallas, y'all got talent every year because Jerry is gonna go get big names, like you say. They're gonna draft guys like Randy Gregory. They're gonna sign Greg Hardy. They're gonna bring in Pac-Man Jones. They're gonna bring in T.O. after he had an issue with us. That's just what that they're gonna trade for Roy Williams. That's just the type of stuff that they do. Like that's just the type of stuff that they do, yo. They always gonna bring in big names, man. But we can't sit there and be afraid of that, yo. We good. We like you said, we beat them with practice squad players last year. We are on paper, we are a better team than we was last year. We are. I feel like on both sides of the ball. So I'm just curious, man, and I'm excited, and I'm just ready for this thing to get started, man. So all this cowgirl noise, like they always, Dallas was way more talented than us last year when we stepped on that field in Week 16, and look what happened. They scored 9 points with their prolific offense. Let's see. All these Clemson players that are testing positive is not helping our chances for a regular season. Yeah, man, and I mean LSU got 30 players, man, that either tested positive or have been around people that have it, yo. And apparently it's another wave going, yo. It looked like Louisiana was about to get into phase 3. But yesterday the governor said no, we extending phase 2 another month. So I mean, I don't know, man. Obviously, I'm not a doctor. I follow it a little bit. I probably should follow it more than what I do. But my gut tells me we're gonna have a season. My gut tells me is we're gonna have a season. As far as the fans, I mean, I don't know how that's gonna go. Me personally, I hope they could have fans because I would love to attend at least 1 or 2 LSU games this year. I had in my mind to try to attend a couple of LSU games if fans are allowed to go. So I don't know how that's gonna happen, but yeah, these players. I mean, it's NBA players, it's NFL, college. A lot of people look. They had a bunch of Cowboys and Texans players, tested positive. So it's a lot going on, man, and hopefully that this thing could get resolved sooner than later. And like you say, not only for everybody to be safe, but for us to go ahead and have a season also. Um, y'all real big talk but about winning with practice squad receivers, but don't like to talk about y'all getting whipped 37-10 with y'all starters. But who won the division? Like, but that game didn't matter. That game didn't matter. Like you see, that's what y'all do. Like, what game mattered? What game determined the division? You see, like, okay, so what? Like, I remember I'm a Heat fan, for example. 2013, the Heat played the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals. The Spurs beat the Heat by 30-something points in game 3. Like, I remember that vividly. Danny Green, everybody dropping threes everywhere. The Spurs beat the Heat by 30-something points. The Heat didn't have a margin of victory that big in the finals. I think game 2 we won by like 18 or something like that, just off the top of my head. But the Spurs won by 30-something. You know, even with the Warriors and Thunder back in 2016. The Thunder won game 3 and 4 by like 20-something, 30-something points. But at the end of the day, who won the championships? Who won the championship? That's all everybody remember. Nobody talks about Jordan losing game 1 to Utah in 98. Like, nobody talks about, Jordan losing game 3 and game 4 in Utah in 97. Nobody talks about Jordan losing game, 4 and 5 against Seattle in 96. Nobody talks about that. Like, all people want to talk about is who won the championship. That's all people want to talk about. Nobody wants to talk about Cleveland beating Golden State in 2018 in game 4. Who won the championship? When the division was on the line in Philly, who won the division? Like, that's all that matters, bro. All this other, who cares? Who cares? Like, who cares? The Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year. You think anybody cares that Houston beat Kansas City in the regular season? Tennessee beat Kansas City in the regular season. But guess what? When it was in the playoffs and it mattered, Kansas City won. Like, who cares? That's my thing. Like, who cares? Who won the division? Deep in your heart, you would feel so much better if you won the division. Like, so you trying to hold on to this little 37-10 that at the end of the day meant nothing when it came to the NFC East. And you know that yourself, man. Don't be that naive. Like, come on, man. I've been to a couple of away stadiums, LSU, Auburn, and Mississippi State, but the one I will never go back to is Mississippi State. I despise those cowbells. Yeah, I've never been there, but I get annoyed just listening to it on the television. So I could imagine how awful it is up there in person, yo. But the 37-10 did what for the Cowgirls besides sending y'all home? Exactly. Like, there's a lot of NBA champions that lost games during the series. Like, a lot of baseball champions, that lost games during the series. A lot of Super Bowl champions that lost games during the season to teams that they eventually beat when they met in the playoffs. Kansas City did it twice last year against Houston and Tennessee. So at the end of the day, who cares? But it's a Cowboy fan, so they're going to look to hold on. Instead of just be like, hey, y'all got that last year. Hey, I like my team going into this year. I feel like this year going to be different. That's all you can say. Oh, y'all want to bring up... You didn't win the division. Like, who cares? Who cares? Nobody care. You didn't make the playoffs. Like, and you had more players. Nobody cares, yo. I'm glad we dodged from when he went to UGA. Like Lou says, he's toxic and poison. Yeah, man. Dang, Lou said that about his boy. That's crazy, man. I didn't know Lou felt that way about Fromm, yo. Well, I lie. I've seen a couple of excuse me. I've seen a couple of videos of him being a little critical of him. Especially when LSU, when we whipped them up pretty good. And what did that practice squad win do for y'all? Nothing. Just to do one and done to a team Dallas has already beaten in the playoffs. Okay, but we made the playoffs. Nobody didn't do nothing but the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, the only Kansas City Chiefs are what I was supposed to feel bad? Oh, y'all didn't do nothing but go one and... No, we won a division. You see this T-shirt? You see this shirt? You see it? You see what it said at the bottom? Division champs. We got a T-shirt. Like, what y'all got? I got a T-shirt to show. We got a T-shirt that I could wear right now on this live because of that. Matter of fact, I got two of these shirts, yo. I got two of these shirts. Like I could wear this shirt because we beat y'all week 16. You can't wear a shirt that say that. Like I could wear a 2008-17 shirt that says Super Bowl 52 champions. Which shirt you wear? Well, what year y'all Super Bowl? What was Super Bowl 30 or something? I don't even remember. Like what Super Bowl 30 something? Like you gotta go back dig for that. You gotta go back dig for that and dust that shirt off. Like at the end of the day, you can holler, oh, you all went one and done. Okay, so what? How many times y'all went one and done? Y'all went one and done with Zeke and Dak running up rookies of the year, and y'all went one and done. You know, y'all was what with Romo and T.O. when T.O. was crying, that's my quarterback. Y'all went one and done. So what? It's a lot of times y'all went one and done, yo. Like it's like that's the thing with y'all, bro. Like, granted, y'all got y'all little 5 rings. Congratulations on that. Even though that's a long time ago. Congratulations. But yo, in recent memory, since what the year 2000, like Philly has been the better team, the better organization, has the most success. Like you can say what you want. Like Philly has the most success, yo. Since this whole division, this whole new realignment of the division in 2002 and all that, who won the more division titles? Who won the most division titles? You know, who won the most? Like, I mean, what? Dallas won the division in what? What, 2007? 2007, 2014, and what, 2016? You know how many times Philly won it? Like, how many times we won it? 2002, 2003, 2004, 2006, 2010, 2013, 2017. And I might be missing a year. Like, come on, man. How many NFC championship games Philly been to? One, 2000, 2002, 2003, 2004. Oh, 2001, almost forgot. 2008, 2017. How many NFC championship games Dallas been to? I'll wait. Since 2000. Zero. Zitch, nada. How many playoff wins Dallas got since 2000? What, two? What, okay, yeah, y'all beat us in what, 2009. Congratulations. And what, you beat Seattle a couple of years ago. Besides that, what other playoff games y'all won? Y'all won two. Two. And y'all want to sit and we the rank. Like I said, I have the shirt on right now. The East is not enough NFC East Division champions. I could wear a shirt. Like, you want to act like my division title is nothing because I go play Seattle in the playoffs where my quarterback gets his head caved in from behind. Okay, that's fine. But yet, and I still only lost by one possession with a 40-something-year-old quarterback with no hamstrings. And you want to sit here like my division don't mean nothing. Oh, because y'all went one of the you won two playoff games since the 2000, since 95, matter of fact. You won two playoff games, yo. Come on, man. I know it sucks to be a Cowboy fan because all you got to do is talk about the old stuff. But like, don't sit here try to poo-poo on our accomplishments, yo. Let's see. Praying for Sonando 27 and his Tia. Blessings be with your family. Yes. Amen, yo. Prayers to Sernando 27 and his Tia. Great guy, man. Great guy. And he's dealt with a lot, yo. He's dealt with a lot. And for him to still come here and show my channel the love, I greatly appreciate that from him, man. And I really wish him nothing but the best. And I'm praying that, next week we have some great news, yo. Baseball is expected to start July 24th. We need some Braves. Yes. Like, yes. Man, when I seen it, that was yesterday or was that Sunday, one of them days, that the proposal got rejected at first, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me, man. Like, we can't be sitting here wasting a year of our of Ronald Acuna and Ozzy Albies and Max Fried and Mike Soroka. Like, we can't be wasting these young talented guys that we have, yo. You know, we can't wasting them a year. I want to see them back out there on that field. I want to see how they're gonna respond to getting embarrassed by the Cardinals in Game 5 last year when I couldn't even finish that game. Like when I did my end of the season video after the first inning. You know, I'm ready. You're right. I am absolutely hyped and ready for Braves baseball, man. It's well overdue, yo. Since I've been alive, the Cowgirls haven't even sniffed the conference championship game. They haven't been there since '95. Like they haven't been there since '95, yo. And they want to sit here. Okay, yeah, you got 5 rings. Okay, kudos to y'all. But what are we doing now? You know what are we doing now? Like nothing. You know, those 5 rings don't give you an extra 5 wins per season. Everybody start off 0-0. The score of every game start off 0-0, yo. Like, I don't know. Cowboys fans been talking so big like they scared us. Nobody's scared of them Cowboys overhyped team since '96. Exactly. You got talent every year. And nobody do anything. Yeah, it says I've been alive. Eagles, one of the oldest teams in the NFL, as in when your organization who started, and yet only have one Super Bowl in 50 plus years. We have 4 championships, sir. Since you want to talk about how long the franchise been alive, talk about all our championships. Talk about our 4 championships. Because you see, what this say? This say 100, right? That means the NFL been around for 100 years, not just 53. You know, not just 50 or 54 or whatever. You know, it been around before the Super Bowl era. Since you want to talk about how we one of the oldest teams, mention that we have 4 championships, yo. We have 4 of them. So technically, you only got one more championship than Philly. If you want to be honest, since you want to bring up all the old history, we celebrated 100 years. That means there's football that was played that was accounted for before the Super Bowl era. You know, there was Hall of Famers, you know, that played before the Super Bowl era. You know, there was a lot of championships and all that won before the Super Bowl era. So let's not sit here and act like, oh, y'all been around for all 100 years and only one. No, sir, we have 4 championships. 4 championships. It's just they happen to change the name of it to the Super Bowl. But we have 4 of those things since we bring it up all the history. The GOAT convo, I say MJ is the GOAT, but LeBron will have the greater legacy. Your thoughts? That's a great point there. I say MJ is the GOAT. Um, I'm gonna say this: the thing, LeBron is a lot closer to him than people realize. In my opinion, I feel like a lot of people look at they be like, okay, 6-0 versus what 3-6 or whatever his finals record is, and they just be like, oh, just throw the discussion out the window. It's not even up to debate. Well, I tell you what, it is somewhat of a debate, man. When you think about, I watched The Last Dance. Like, you see, I don't really remember the first 3 championships because obviously I was very young. I remember full heartedly the last 3 that he won, but Jordan had a very good team. Scottie Pippen was a poor man's LeBron James. You know, I'm not saying he is LeBron, but their playing styles were similar. You know, he wasn't as good as LeBron, but he had similar playing styles. Jordan, all he really had to focus on was scoring. Dennis Rodman is cleaning the glass. You know, Ron Harper could go out there. Now, Jordan defended well also. You know, I'm not going to take that from him. But Jordan defended, but he scored and defended. Like, Pippen did a lot of the dirty work with assists and defense and rebounds and all that. Rodman cleaned up the glass for them. You know, Horace Grant cleaned up the glass early in Jordan's career. You know, Tony Kukoc could have shoot the ball. John Paxson, Steve Kerr, Phil Jackson is coaching them. Like, he had a lot on his plate, man. LeBron didn't really start playing with really good players until he came to my Heat, in 2010. And the one reason that I can't put LeBron over Jordan, besides, of course, the rings and all that, is 2011 finals. LeBron absolutely did not show up. The Heat were the better team than the Mavericks. And he really got showed up by Dirk Nowitzki, yo. That's the only reason why I'm just like, I cannot put LeBron ahead of Jordan when it comes to the GOAT debate. But to your point, LeBron does have a much better legacy. Not to sit there and say that Jordan don't do anything as far as philanthropy wise, but LeBron is on another level with his philanthropy. Like when you talk about opening this school, when you talk about speaking up for social justice, when you talk about just everything that he does, yo. Especially considering the fact that LeBron grew up without a father. Jordan had his father, you know. Like, yeah, like Jordan got criticized, apparently for his gambling and all that. But LeBron like really went through it, man, in his career, yo. So I definitely believe that I'm with you 100% that Jordan is the GOAT, out of them two. But LeBron will have a much greater legacy. LeBron will be respected a lot more, as he retires and gets older and everything than Jordan was. Now, Jordan, was holding him on in a positive light in, this generation is, of course, his shoes. Everybody loves Jordans. Jordans were, like they said, the first basketball related shoe that basically became a fashion trend. You could have wear it with outfits. I mean, I've done it, But I definitely agree with you though. MJ is the GOAT, but LeBron does have a much better legacy than Jordan does. I'm not big into the NBA and definitely not a Warriors fan, but Steph Curry is so fun to watch and very fun to destroy my day with the 20 with in NBA 20 2K20 play with all of them star team and drop 82 of him. I love watching Curry play, yo. I'm not gonna sit here like I was all state in basketball or I was just this amazing basketball player. I'm not gonna sit here and act like that. But I'm a shooter. Like anybody who really knows me, seeing me play ball, I'm a shooter. So for me, I have a great appreciation watching Steph Curry shoot a basketball. It is very fun to watch and very, very entertaining, yo. What's up, Malik Savage? Appreciate you tuning in. Houston Rockets. That's who you saying. That's who you think gonna win it. I don't know about that, man. When they got people at 6'1" playing center, like I don't know if that's gonna go well, man. But hey, we'll see. It should be a lot of fun though. We got world championships, so I don't know if you old or young, but Super Bowl is a fancy way of saying world championships, which we got four of. Exactly. Tell them again. You see they want to sit there and they want to bring up all their old Super Bowls from the 90s. Like they want to go back to the 90s, but we can't go back to like the 40s and the 60s when football was still being played. You know what I'm saying? Like where we stop? Oh, they want to stop when they start changing the name of Super Bowl. But why they celebrated 100 years of the NFL? They didn't celebrate 54. They celebrate 100 years. A lot of these players, Jim Brown and all that, that was before the Super Bowl era. Like Jim Brown is labeled as arguably the greatest running back of all time. And he didn't play in the Super Bowl era. Yeah, he celebrated. So like why we gotta sit here and like I said, we have four, like you said, we have four. Like, let's not sit here and act like, oh, y'all little one. We got four, yo. If you want to get into team history, we have four. Do your history, yo. Tell them, Lenny D. Week 16, Dak couldn't even score. Exactly. But they got this high-powered offense. Too bad they couldn't carry over some of them 37 points in the week 16. Like they should have carried that over since they won 37-10. What's up, Zay Dex EE? Appreciate you tuning in. What's good, bro? Hey, just another day on the live. Greatly appreciate you tuning in, yo. Dallas Cowboys, okay. They ain't all that. Like, they lost to the Jets. Exactly. Like, they lost to the Jets, yo. They want to get on us. Like, they lost to the Jets, man. When they were 0-4. What's up, Rodney Turner? Appreciate you tuning in. Eagles to the Super Bowl. Fly, Eagles fly. That's right, man. If we could just stay healthy, we could make a really deep run, yo. I really, really feel it, yo. Clemson versus Notre Dame will be very high, but will go away in the middle of the game. I'm willing to bet Indy fans will sell their tickets like they did to UGA in 17. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised at all if that happened, yo. Mr. Dugas, you gotta make a Twitter, my guy. Yeah, man. A lot of people been telling me that, yo. I'ma think about it, yo. A lot of people been getting on me to get on Twitter. I haven't, done one. But I'ma definitely look into that, yo. Lost to the Dolphins, okay, but y'all, okay, so okay, we lost to the Dolphins, but okay, you lost to, let's see, you lost to the Jets, who we beat. You know, you lost to the Bears, who we beat. You lost to the Packers, who we beat. You lost to the Bills, who we beat. And who else? I think that's it. Yeah. So what about all those teams you lost to? What about all of those teams you lost to, yo? So we're gonna just act like, we're gonna just act like that team, like those games just don't matter. You feel me? Let's see. All right, y'all. Let me try to get the people I didn't get to, man. I apologize for that. What's up, Big Pain? Appreciate you tuning in. Marquise Goodwin, D-Jax, Jalen Rager plus Alshon Jeffrey is crazy. It will make you forget about our tight ends and Miles Sanders. Wentz got back his MVP form with those last 4 games, 40 to 45 TDs. Woo! Man, that's music to my ears, yo. That is music to my ears, man. Not to mention the defense should be even better this season, yo. If we could just stay healthy, if we could just, not to mention, I know Brandon Brooks is a huge loss. I'm not going to deny that or poo-poo that at all. But we got a solid offensive line, yo. If Andre Dillard could hold his own, we got a solid offensive line. And if he start playing horribly, which I hope not, and I don't want to do this, but if he that bad, we could always call Jason Peters. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that is music to my ears, man. That sounds lovely, yo. What's up, Kevin Lopez? Appreciate you tuning in. Virus is spreading players to them. Yeah, man, it's a really unfortunate, man. I hope everything like really clears up, man. So prayers to everybody, man, dealing with that, man. I had a really close friend that caught the coronavirus, though. He's good now, thankfully. But yeah, this thing is out here spreading, man, and hopefully, this could go away and everybody, not just with sports, but everybody who's missing work and stuff like that, could get back to normal, yo. What's up, Bailey C? Appreciate you tuning in. Yo, Saints winning the Super Bowl this year. I heard that the last 2 years. Like the last 2 years they were supposed to win, man. Now I'm gonna say this, man. The Saints do have a really good team. Like I'm not gonna poo-poo on that. They got a really good team. But it's on week 14, man. And I will say this, they keep coming up short in the playoffs, though, man. What y'all gotta say about that, yo? Let's see. Let me get to somebody I didn't get to yet. What's up, Fly Eagles TV? Appreciate you tuning in. Cowboys fan. Man, they suck, man. They suck, man. They good. They great entertainment, but they suck, man. They try to sit here and change the narrative every 5 minutes, man, just so they could get themselves They bringing up a game, an irrelevant game that meant nothing to the division, telling me we shouldn't be happy to win in the division when I'm able to rock this shirt because we won the division. And they want to sit up there like, oh, but y'all won Super Bowl. Like we ain't got a total of 4 championships. What's up, LGRW? Appreciate you tuning in. Can Tennessee Titans Super Bowl 55 run with Henry 2K yards and Tannehill most efficient quarterback? We gonna see, man. That AFC, man. Tennessee got a chance. I like Tennessee in that division. I think Houston gonna take a step back, giving away Hopkins, and I just think Bill O'Brien, it's time for him to go. The Colts, they're solid. If Phillip could get a fountain of youth, they're a threat. I think Jacksonville is tanking for the number one for Trevor Lawrence, honestly. So yes, they get that through that division, and they could do like they did last year, or maybe they could go out there and try to get home field, so they ain't got to go on the road 3 straight weeks. But Tennessee got a shot. I'll give you that. What's up, Joseph Ventura? Appreciate you tuning in. Sup, dude guy? How you doing, my guy? Hey, I'm good, man. I'm blessed. Appreciate you tuning in. Hope everything going good with you, yo. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to get to what's up, Mary Martell. Appreciate you tuning in. My friend, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, dude guy. Hey, how you doing, yo? Greatly appreciate you tuning in. What's up, Ed Oliver, my guy, man? What's going on, bro? Appreciate you tuning in to the live. Hell to the Redskins, Washington Wizards coming for y'all next year. See you week 1 and week 17. Y'all not quite ready yet, man. Now I will say this: I like the hire of Ron Rivera. I think Ron Rivera is a really good coach. I think he gonna have Washington playing better, especially defensively. So they might not with Chase Young on that line. He may try to use them kind of like like a Julius Peppers and stuff like that. So I think Washington will be improved. I don't think they're quite ready yet because I think well y'all had beat us what 5 times in a row, and now we've beaten y'all like what 6 times in a row. And as far as the Washington Wizards, man, bro, I'm sorry, Bradley Bill is out of there, man. Like once Bradley Bill leave, man, that's it, man. Hopefully as a Heat fan, I hope we get him, man. Bradley Bill is the truth. Like I'm not gonna lie, I love him as a player, man. I love how he expanded his game. He started off as more of a spot up shooter, but man, he could put the ball on the floor. He could, he scored all 3 aspects, man. He could go to the hole and finish. He could stop on a dime and pull up, and of course, he could spot up from 3. So once he gone, man, I'm sorry about your Wizards, man. That's it, yo. Let's see. What's up, Evan Strickland? Appreciate you tuning in. The Kung Flu COVID-19 is a scam for political pull. I mean, I don't know about all that, man. Nah, Brad is staying. I know y'all want him badly. Man, I want him bad, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Bradley Bill is the truth, man. Yeah, Bradley Bill is a problem, boys. He nice, man. He really, really nice, man. I mean, when we played them with the game in Miami, because I think when we played in Washington, he didn't even play. Yeah, that was a crazy game. The Wizards won. They got guys, I forgot their names, going for like 30 something points and all that. But the game in Miami, we won. But man, he was tough, man. Like he was really, really. If my Heat could get Bradley Bill, along with Jimmy, with Bam, with I don't man, we might have to give up Hero to get him though. That's the thing, man. Like, but if we could get him, man, look out. Like, look out, yo. Kendrick Nunn is a good player. I like Kendrick Nunn a lot, man. I just wish he was a little better defensively, but he is a young player. Obviously he could learn in that role, but he got a little I'm not gonna say he's this player. I'm not gonna say that he's this guy, but his ability to score, he has a little heart in him, just a little bit of heart in him, yo. He don't have to step back and all that other stuff, but he has a little bit of James Harden in him as far as his ability to put the ball in the basket. Yeah, we beat y'all by 28 points. Yeah, man. I remember that game, man, because I remember it was actually my oldest daughter's birthday, and I took her to a little place, man, where kids could play and all that. And while they was playing, I was actually sitting down watching that game on my phone, man. And I'm just like, bro. But I don't know what it was with the Heat, man. The Heat just couldn't play on the road for nothing. That's why I'm now we was great at home, bad on the road. That's why at least when it come to the playoffs, we ain't got to worry about playing nobody in the arena. So it's like, he got a shot now, man. Let's see. Nothing against OSU, but I honestly do hope they drop at least one game. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. As cool as it was, to play Clemson last year, I wanted a piece of Ohio State, man. I wanted to see Jabbar Chase versus Jeffrey Okuda, and I wanted to see Jambalaya Joe go out there try to produce with Chase Young coming at him, man. But I'll take my 15-0 championship. But all right, y'all, man, I gotta run. Yo, greatly appreciate everybody tuning into the lives again, man. I thank all of y'all for the love and the support. Y'all showing my live every week. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Um, and everybody, man, check me out on social media, yo. My Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I have all those information, all those in my descriptions on my videos, yo. But y'all stay safe, man. Y'all stay COVID free. Hopefully we get back to sports soon. NBA look like it's gonna still be on schedule to start. Baseball look like they finally trying to do something, and hopefully football, goes as planned, yo. But until then, stay tuned for the videos throughout the week. I'm gonna check y'all next week, man. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.